Hey, peace and good morning, and welcome everyone to our Wednesday morning Mystic Tea, no, meditation group. Hi, Kate. Hey, Susie. Hey, Janet. Wendy. Hey, over there in snowy Vermont. Not getting any snow over here. Hey, thanks for liking and subscribing. Today, I want to talk a little bit about action, mysticism and action. I have a quote for you today from Meister Eckhart, who had the good sense to die before they burned him at the stake for being a mystic. What we plant in the soil of contemplation, we shall reap the harvest of action. What we plant in contemplation, we reap in action. It's not just belly button gazing, it's action in the world that arises from our depth of our spiritual connection. Mysticism is an action that grows from that which we plant inside ourselves. If you want more peace, more right action, as the Buddha might say, guidance, courage, strength, fortitude, and direction in life as we face the vicissitudes of our daily life, plant silence inside of you. Humility grows your humanity. And that's grown by the relationship to the divine. If you want to have goodness inside yourself, as Lao Tzu said, if you want goodness inside yourself, treat those who are good with goodness and treat those who are not good with goodness. And then you have goodness inside yourself. But where does this goodness arise from? Yes, you are made of the original goodness. We talked about that many, many months ago. But how do you access this? How do you bring this into the world? You do this, as I've said a gazillion times, by getting out of the way. Self surrender brings moral fortitude, moral courage, moral guidance, moral peace, moral joy. All these moralities arise from this connection to yourself, to your highest self. And all of that comes from contemplation. What we plant in the soil of contemplation, we shall reap in the harvest of action. That's pretty simple. If you want to live in the world with more peace, cultivate peace inside yourself. If you want to live in the more in the world with heaven around you in a bubble of the light, cultivate the light inside yourself. And we do this in a group. We do this in a group because the more of us that gather together in our practice, the more light we share between us, whether it's live here now or on tape later, because the divine has no restrictions over time and space. The energy that we gather together as a group enhances and deepens our meditative practice. And more importantly, in terms of action, it gives us strength to be alive during the day, to face whatever troubles come our way. It doesn't eliminate those troubles. It gives us the peace to face them and not suffer as much, at least. So, if you want a life of loving action, cultivate the soil of contemplation. It's very simple. Thanks for being here this morning. Thanks for liking. I see we got 20 folks. That's a great number for a little morning meditation. Good morning, Sheila. Glad you're back. Glad to be back. I am glad you're back, and I'm glad that you're back. Hi, Eves. Nice butterfly today. Not sure why butterfly. I'd love to see. Did you see a beautiful butterfly? Or are you the butterfly? Maybe that's what it is. Let me know. Hey, Andrew. Good morning. Basilia. Good morning. Kendall. Good morning. I went past this on YouTube this morning thinking it was about planting. It is about planting. And notice in the background here, I've got light shining on my plants today. It's rather rainy outside, so that it doesn't interfere with the camera. But the plants, they need light. They need light. And that one, this photos, I think it is, philodendron, one of those two. That's like a 40-year-old plant that I planted. And so I planted this, and what I reap from my planting is, well, like cleaner air, a living thing in my studio. But more particularly, when you plant something inside yourself with contemplation, that's what we're talking about, you reap these wonderful things that come as a result: love and joy and beauty and peace. And that's enough of me chit chat. Where's my mask? Hey, Sean. Good morning from Utah. All right. So I wear a mask. If you're just joining us today for the first time, I do wear a mask in my centering prayer practice. I'll give a quick review of what we do. We begin with 3 ohms by taking a huge breath in our belly and filling our lungs up too at the same time. And then with controlled breath, and you ahs down here somewhere, feeling the vibration in your heart chakra. Ooh is in your throat chakra, feeling that throat chakra, driving that right up to your third eye and feeling the vibration up there. We do 3 of those. It sort of sets us in our bodies, brings us into our meditation together. And then we go into the silent practice. And the silent practice is super simple. You have a prayer word, you breathe it into your belly, and you breathe it back out again. And anytime your mind wanders, you go back to your prayer word, your chant, your mantra, and repeat it again and again. And when your mind wanders, you just go back to it. And you ride it on your breath, right? You ride your prayer on your breath. And when your mind wanders, just bring it back to that place. What will happen is that your prayer will fall away and you'll be able to just follow your breath at some point. And at some other points, even that will fall away and you'll just be in this place of peace. And that place of peace gets deeper and deeper as you go. You can find that peace when you're in the prayer word and the breath. You can find that peace even deeper when the prayer falls away and you're just in your breath. And the doorway inside is that doorway that opens when you're not even aware of your breath. All right, so everybody, thanks for being here this morning. You guys who've been attending my Tuesday group, practice any way you want to. Tuesdays, we practice we work with our chakras more. We talk a lot more about it. So you go ahead and practice what you're doing. I'm going to be doing a little bit of that this morning because I always do. So here we go. Thanks for being here. We practice together because it deepens our practice. The more of us that are gathered, the deeper it goes inside us. Hey, Chris, thanks for being here. All right. Yeah, something in my throat today. I settle into my chair. I put my hands on my lap. I stretch my face. I kind of roll my body to get the kinks out a little bit here. Okay. Try to keep my spine straight as much as I can. Feet flat on the floor, hands on my lap. In breath for Om chant. Oh, one last thing. Hey, Siri, set a timer for 8:30.
Timers can't be set for a time of day, so I set your timer alarm for 8:30 a.m.
Thank you, Siri. There we go. Full breath. Belly breathing only. Follow your breath. Relax. if your mind wanders, come back to your breath. Thanks for being here today, everyone. That was a fast meditation. Timelessness. See you Sunday. Peace and love, everybody. Namaste. Thanks for your ongoing support to make this possible. Wow. Same here, Kristen. Cross over your mask of eyes. Yes, it can cross over the mask of eyes. That's totally true. Sheila, my brother died suddenly 2 weeks ago and I haven't been able to meditate. Is that unusual? Well, yeah, it's hard, Sheila. I'm not surprised. First, my condolences to you. And yes, it's difficult. You'll come back to it. It's hard. The mind is attached to the emotions, of course. If you want to talk to me about it, please contact me. My condolences on the loss of your brother. Thank you, B, Wanda, Ejurin, Judith, namaste. Brother Rob over there in Wales. Basilia, I think you're in Switzerland or Sweden. Kate says, so sorry, Sheila. We all are. Our condolences. Peace, everybody. See you soon. Contact me, Sheila, if you wish.